back in the lead. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch where he's gonna step. He's gonna go for it. Fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Hello, CFSL. Welcome to the Big House as the number 7 Michigan Wolverines play host to the Colorado Buffaloes here in Ann Arbor. My name is Logan Mitchell, and I'm joined in the booth by my partner in crime, Colton Powell. Colton, Michigan looks to cement their name here tonight, go 3-0, but Colorado looks to start the Stampede and get their first win of the season. How does this matchup look playing out to you?
It is going to be a really good game and a good test for Colorado to show the CFSL what they are about. Sky Sanders is going to look to have a great second week for his season as he was suspended week 1, and Michigan's going to look to hopefully continue their offensive powerhouse as they've scored 48 and 49 respectively in the first 2 weeks.
As I'm sure you can all tell, we've got a foggy haze here. It's a light breeze, only 4-mile-an-hour winds, and it's 34, so a little bit chilly in Ann Arbor. First play, Colorado gets the ball out to the edge, and that's going to be Jamison Martin picking up 23 yards.
Jamison Martin doing a really nice job going upfield as that Sky Sanders pass on the screen gets him wide open with great blocking up front from the guard and the tackle. And just a great first way to start the game here for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, Colorado really looking to change things up and get a ball rolling here early. 2 wide receivers out. That's going to be Sanders under center. Drops back. Launches it over to the sideline. Connects. Dylan Reed picking up 3. That's a 2nd and 7.
Dylan Reed, one of the wide receivers here for the Buffaloes, picking up a nice, really good 3-yard gain.
Coming out with 3 wide receivers. Sanders takes a snap, hands it off, but nothing going. Same Robertson, loss of 4, making it 3rd and 11.
And Axel comes in and just demolishes the halfback on that draw play, and it's going to be a very long 3rd down here.
That's an odd name for a walk-on. Same. Sanders takes the snap. He launches it. Got man over the middle, fighting for that first down. Dylan Reed, 13 yards. First down, Buffaloes.
Dylan Reed, once again, coming up with a huge grab and keeps the Buffaloes drive rolling.
This is a different Colorado team than what we've seen so far this season, Colton. Sanders hands it off to his halfback, spinning, trying to break the tackle. Martin picking up 2.
It is a very different Colorado team than we've have seen early on within the first 2 weeks of the season. They got a chip on their shoulder and something to prove.
Back out to 3 wide receivers. He hands it off once again. That's going to be the walk-on same Robertson, picking up 8.
That is quite a name for a walk-on, but he came in and is doing a great job and downs that Jamison's not in.
Yeah, that is an interesting name. Sanders back under center, drops back, launches it, has his open man, connects good, lots of space, and fights down Jordan Tank, the tight end, picking up 27.
Jordan Tank wide open on that out route and just drives up the field with great blocking up front by number 1 Bruno Bones, and they're in striking distance here early.
Extremely early in the game, Colorado gets their first PX1 Sports Red Zone appearance. Sanders goes back under center, 2 wide receivers. Hands it off to the halfback. That's going to be Sam Robertson fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tanya Brown comes in and makes a tackle. Sam Robertson, 3 rushes, 2 yards, and let's see what Colorado has here.
Walk-on get more touches than the starter, but the starter gets it back. Jamison Martin, 4-yard touchdown, Colorado.
Colorado looked extremely well here on this first drive. A little bit of mix of the pass and run, and Colorado is putting Michigan on the brink early.
That's right. They leaned off those halfbacks, had a couple really good passes, especially hitting Jordan Tank, the tight end. Now, if you're Michigan, how do you want to come out here and respond with this Colorado defense? Do you just punch them straight in the mouth down the middle, or you try to air it out and play perimeter ball?
I think you should really utilize Rock Rose as he gets a very nice return here. One man to beat, shrugs him off, and Damon Ike with a 58-yard return.
I was about to say they're not going to need either one in a second here, but they did get a good return there. Here comes Cooksey, the quarterback. Tight end in motion. Cooksey drops back. A little bit of pressure in getting out there, but the man's wide open. That's Nathaniel Thomas, 13 yards.
And Nathaniel Thomas, 6 receptions, 71 yards, and a touchdown on the season. And Greg Cooksey is going to look to continue his impressive season so far.
Indeed, he is already at 720 yards on the season as Cooksey. He's got 5 wide receivers out. They're going balls to the wall, and he hits the man on the edge. Good little pickup. He's stumbling, and that's Isaac Blevins falling down 12 yards later.
And Isaac Blevins running over those 2 defenders. It could have stayed on his feet. He could have scored, but it was a great catch and play there from the Wolverines.
5 wide receiver again, but this time 4 at the very top of your screen. Cooksey launching to the end zone and may have lost his receiver in the fog. That's going to go out the back.
Yeah, the fog is going to come in a huge play here when it comes to the passing game. These quarterbacks are going to really lock in to dial in the football.
Cooksey under center. Wide receiver coming in motion closer to the tight end. Cooksey launches it, hits the man, and that's going to be Martell, 9 yards, Wolverine touchdown.
Xander Martell ties this game up pending the extra point, and he is the surefire #1 receiver here for the Wolverines as he scores a touchdown to bring this game to a tie.
Martell's, for the past seasons, have always been a key target for this Michigan offense. See what they can do. Kick is up, and it's good. Ties the ball game at 7-7. I did not expect to be saying that this early. 2 high-powered offenses already.
And definitely, Colorado gave Michigan something that they were not expecting here early on in the first quarter, and Colorado is going to look to continue their success on their first drive.
Decent little return here for Jamison Martin, 22 yards, getting to about the 28-yard line, or was that the 24? It was the 24. I was off by 5.
Hey,
we've already established math is not my strong suit. Sanders drops back, launches it, hits his man. Bruno Bones picking up 28 already.
Yeah, that was a missile over the middle of the field to Bruno Bones, and a very nice gain for the Buffaloes. Bruno Bones comes up with a nice catch, and Wolverines are going to have to dial in this defense to contain Sky Sanders and this looking to be high-powered offense.
Yeah, they sure are stampeding down the field, no pun intended there. Sanders goes under center once again. Tight end comes in motion. Sanders takes the snap, hands it off, cuts around the edge, but not much to work with. Jamison Martin fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Acrylic Martell comes in with the TFL, apparently, and they kind of expected that run from the beginning.
Millimeter loss is a millimeter loss, Cole. Sanders hands it off, cutting, bobbing, and weaving. That's the walk-on. Sam Robertson picking up 10. That's going to put him at 3rd and 1 due to that millimeter loss.
Yeah, and Sam Robertson coming in and doing well with the touches he is getting. And I was not expecting a walk-on to be performing as well for the Buffaloes tonight.
3 bunch wide receivers at the bottom for Colorado. Sanders launches it over to his flats. Bruno Bones picking up 2. That's Colorado first down.
Colorado just moving the ball so efficiently here to start the game. Sky Sanders 6 for 6, 96 yards, and he is going to look to put on quite a performance for his second game of his freshman season.
Sanders under center, 2 wide receivers at the top. Tight end went in motion, hits his halfback, pushes off of 1, but gets tripped up on him. That's a 6-yard reception for Martin.
And Martin comes in a little bit of a out route from the backfield, and it was a great play call there for the Buffaloes.
2x2, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom for Sanders. Hands it off to the walk-on once again. Same Robertson getting 7 yards and a first down.
Yeah, Robertson is doing absolutely well in this offense that Colorado is running here against the Wolverines. They're going to look to continue that success here.
3 bunch wide receivers, but sends one in motion. Sanders, weird little throw there, but it's Marquise Towns, 4 yards, make it 2nd and 6.
And Marquise Towns comes over on a little drag route underneath and just absolutely blasted by the Wolverines. And 2nd and 6 is still very manageable and a nice little gain. 4 yards is nothing to complain about.
I'm sure Skyler's worried about his quarterback's wrist after that little weird throw. Sanders under center, 2 wide receivers. Hits his man. Doing the little sit routes, Bruno Bones picks up 9 and another Colorado first down.
And they're taking what is given to them by the Wolverine defense. And as you can see, Sky Sanders is yet to miss a pass to start the game.
9 and 9, 115 yards, I believe it was. Good for him. Hits the back of the end zone. Barrett Steele, toe drag squag. Touchdown, Colorado.
Colorado, Barrett Steele, and that was a beautiful pass, back corner of the end zone, perfectly placed by Sky Sanders, and Colorado is putting a fight up against Michigan.
Yeah, Sanders put the ball exactly where it needed. I was wondering if this was going to happen. It looked like he might have been in the air. We'll see here.
He is in.
Yeah, he's in.
That right foot was dragged across the end zone before he went out.
Yeah, you might have been able to argue that he didn't have full control and when that toe first came up, but it came back down, and that is good to go. So extra point is up, and it's good. Colorado takes back the lead 14-7 over Michigan. What are you expecting for this Wolverines offense coming out here, Cole?
I mean, they scored quite easily against the Buffalo defense, but really, Michigan's defense is going to have to dial in if they come back out. Michigan, there's got to keep playing their game on offense, continuing to do what they do best.
Now, if you're Colorado, that's one man you want to watch out for is Damon Ike, the cornerback on special teams. He is known to be a threat, as you've already seen once tonight. They're going to start about the 38-yard line on their own half, coming out with 3 wide receivers for Cooksey. Takes a snap, hands it off to Rock Rhodes. Pick it up 5. That's 2nd and 5.
It looked like a surefire tackle for a loss, but Rock Rhodes pulls a Houdini act and gets 5 yards that I didn't think he was going to get.
The 6'2", 214 halfback is a bowling ball, Colton. They're going to fake the handoff this time. Cooksey's got all the time in the pocket. His man's wide open, streaking down the sideline, finally pushed out. It's the man himself, Rock Rhodes, picking up 44 yards.
Yeah, he was wide open on a halfback wheel route, and Cooksey just throws it on the money and lets Rock Rhodes do what he does. And he had one man to beat, gets pushed out of bounds for a gain of 44, and is now in the PX1 Sports Red Zone.
Brandel Woods, the freshman safety, saved Colorado from a quick touchdown of Michigan's. And Cooksey hits his man jumping to get it. That's Cassian Eichberg, 11 yards.
Cassian Eichenberg jumping in the air to get a nice grab and picks up a first down right about the 3-yard line for Michigan.
Cooksey in shotgun, tight end in motion, 3 wide receivers out for Michigan. Hands it ball off to Rock. He's only going to get 2 yards. Still going to be 2nd and goal.
And 2nd and goal, very nice run there. And they're a pinky length away from pushing it into the end zone. I wouldn't see anything less that they just ran up the middle here.
Tight end coming in motion. Rock is in the backfield. They fake the handoff to him. Cooksey dumps it off. Hits Anthony Williams Jr. for the touchdown, Wolverines.
And that was a nice play call. It faked out the defense who expected run all the way and did a little play action fake and threw it to Anthony Williams Jr. for a touchdown, Michigan.
Nobody told these two teams that it is 34 degrees. It is kind of cold up here in the booth. I cannot keep switching between my sheets fast enough. My fingers are frozen. These two offenses are just scoring at will, it seems, Cole.
Yeah, they're definitely scoring at will. Both defenses just can't seem to dial in what both offenses are throwing at them. And Colorado's going to look to continue their success as they've done so far on the first two drives.
New returner, Jaden Nichols, getting a nice little return there to set Colorado up good. We're seeing a little bit off of this Michigan drive, and now that big touchdown to the corner to steal from Sanders. This is already being a highlight reel of a game, Colton. Got Colorado coming back out. 3 bunch wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. Sanders under center. Takes a snap. Hits his man in that little stop route. Jordan Tank sits there, gets 8.
Yeah, that was a great play call. That's what they've been doing very well at, is on these sit-down routes, taking these quick, easy throws that this Michigan's defense just can't get to in time.
Nobody's around them. They're sitting down at dinner table eating a chicken fried steak right there. And Colorado is rolling. Sanders perfect on the night still. Hands it off. That's going to be Jamison Martin. Only picking up 1, makes it a 3rd and 2.
1 yard, but hey, you bring it even closer to getting a first down here and bringing it closer to getting close to midfield.
Back under center is Sanders. Tight end comes in motion across. Drops back. Lets it fly, and that's Bryce Strawn able to get his hand on it, forcing a 4th down.
He forced the incompletion, and that was Sky Center's first missed pass on the night. But Michigan defense deserves all the credit on that pass deflection.
Yeah, Bryce Strawn, the senior from St. Louis, Missouri. That's the stop that this Michigan team needed to try to get some separation between them and Colorado, because if you can't stop this Colorado offense, they're going to keep up with you, it seems. 4 wide receivers out, 3 at the top of your screen for Cooksey. He takes a snap. Shot to the sideline. That's going to be picked off and shoved out of bounds by his own teammate. I cannot see the number yet. And somebody's blocking
23. That's Jay Nixon.
Jay Nixon, the sophomore from Knox County, Illinois. That is actually the town name, Knox County.
That's some city.
Yeah, Sanders under center. Tight end comes in motion. Steps back. He's got time. Hits his man wide open almost. Jordan Tank, 15 yards.
And we have a Twitch update for you. Sean Cohane with a 7-yard touchdown run puts Penn State up 17-0 with 30 seconds in the first quarter.
Quick scoring game over there on Twitch for Penn State. Back over here, Sanders is back under center like he's at home there tonight. Hands it off, met in the back. Jamison Martin, he's going to lose 3 on that, making it 2nd and 13.
Elliott Thomas, the transfer from Kent State, comes in and makes a huge tackle for loss there for the Wolverines, and it makes it 2nd and 13.
Yeah, I guess you would know that he was from Kent State. 3 wide receivers bunched at the top. Sanders pitches it out and nowhere to go. Martin loses 3 once again, but this time it's going to make it 3rd and 15.
Tanya Brown coming in and forcing yet another TFL here for the Michigan Wolverines, and it's going to be a very long 3rd down here for the Buffaloes.
3 wide receivers. Sanders drops back on the move. He got pressured hard. That's going to be incomplete. Probably going to force a Colorado field goal, and it is.
Yeah, you could take your 3, put some points up on the board, take the lead back into the Buffalo favor. And it is good, even with this foggy weather condition here in Ann Arbor.
That's going to be the end of the first. Your score right now, Colorado leads Michigan 17-14. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Welcome back. Start of the second. It's going to be a kickoff. Michigan's going to be returning this one. And Damon Ike, he has some room. He's broken loose. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that is Damon Ike, the return specialist here for the Michigan Wolverines, and he had nothing but green grass the whole way, basically untouched up the middle. Huge blocks there from his teammates, and touchdown Michigan. That was a heck of a return.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up because I know that is not his first. Probably could go to career records and find that for him. Kick return touchdowns. That will be his third in his career. So well done to him.
Heck of a job there, Damon Ike. Their 3 is something to be very proud of.
Yeah, I only got 1 with my wide receiver, so he's doing better than me. Jamison Martin, 22-yard return here. We'll see what Colorado has. They're only down by 4, though, Colton, so they're definitely not out of it.
Only down by 4 against number 7 ranked Michigan. Michigan's really going to have to step up on defense.
Sanders has his man, nails him right in the numbers. Going to pick up 9 yards. That's Lionel Harrison.
Lionel Harrison, once again, one of them sit-down routes that Buffaloes are working to perfection. Michigan's going to have to look up to dial up some pressure and force Sanders to throw some balls he doesn't want to.
Absolutely. Michigan coming out, 4 down linemen. 3 wide receivers. Sanders, as he is, always under center. Snaps off. Hits his man, dragging right across the front of him with a slant. Bruno Bones, 2 yards. That's a first down, Colorado.
It was a nice catch, even with the big hit stick, as he passed a first down marker.
Pitch out to the halfback. Not much for him to work with. Does fight and get a yard. That makes it 2nd and 9.
And the play call, toss plays are really hard to get positive yards very often, and that time it just happens to get 1.
Yeah, red zone, it tends to work out a little bit better, but Colorado's been trying it here in the middle of the field. 2 wide receivers at the bottom. And once again, it's a toss, but Damon Ike hits him in the back, but he's able to brush off, but a 1-yard loss because Bryce Strawn hits him right back.
And another toss play. It could have been a loss for even more. Jamison Martin only loses 1 on that one, and it's going to be a very long 3rd and 10.
Yeah, right back to neutral for Colorado. Halfback screen, hits it to Sam Robertson. He's going to fight for it, and they're going to call him short. It's 4th and inches.
I say go for it here. You were literally a hair length away, and Colorado doesn't agree.
They're on their side of the field. Cool.
That is true. That is true. At least you could be a little aggressive there, but I see the reasoning now.
Really questioning USC's hiring choices at this point. We'll see what Michigan does on this drive.
I mean, I am tied for the league leading in interceptions, so I'm not the smartest man in the box.
Yeah, I know you're not calling the offensive plays. Cooksey's under center here. Wide receiver comes in motion across the field. Hands it off to Rock Rhodes. Fighting, and he barrels across, picking up 11 yards. First down, Wolverines.
And Michigan really should rely more on Rock Rhodes to carry a lot of the load here for the Wolverines, as he has looked unstoppable here against this very depleted Buffalo defense.
You can say he's riding the roads all the way down the field. Tied in motion across the line. Cooksey, quick little pass out to his wide receiver, but it's a fumble. Big hit, and that's the defensive lineman. He's going almost a thick 6. We almost had it. That's 99 Carter Pillager.
And Pillager comes in, and that was a heck of a hit onto Thomas. And a big man coming up with the fumble recovery and almost taking it for 6 the other way. Just not fast enough against some of these very speedy Michigan offensive players. Colorado's in prime position to take the lead back.
Jaden Nichols from Jinx, Oklahoma, forced that fumble. and Carter is 325 pounds, so I did not expect him to be very fast. Sanders has the ball, fakes a handoff, hits his man in the end zone. Dylan Reed, touchdown, Colorado.
It was simple play calling, took his time, found the open receiver in the back of the end zone and Dylan Reed, and Colorado is putting Michigan to the test, and Colorado does not look at the same team they have looked like the past 2 weeks.
No, not at all. Sanders is actually getting his groove going as he settles in to this team. And who else? Damon Ike, another big one. Can he get past the first? He does, but the second catches up, 68-yard return.
Damon Ike almost having 2 in one game, which you don't see very often, and getting Michigan in prime field position like they have been most of the game within Buffalo territory. Let's see what Michigan has here.
2 kick returns back-to-back would have been absolutely insane. Rock Rhodes run down 12 yards, gets another first down, Michigan.
Rock Rhodes 4 rushes, 30 yards. Could see some more carries as we get later in this game.
Absolutely. 4 wide receivers. That's 3 on the bottom of your screen you're seeing from Michigan. Cooksey takes the snap. Rhodes is wide open, but he launches it to the far side. Hits Tanner Wilson, 4 yards. Make it 2nd and 6.
Tanner Wilson, another transfer from Kent State, getting a nice reception, his first of the game.
I didn't know that one was a transfer. I did know that one. Cooksey fakes the handoff out to the side, hits his man, and he's fighting for it. That's Martell, 12 yards, bringing it up to a tail feather short.
And by a pinky length, one of my favorite sayings to say here in the CFSL, and Martell was so close to getting the lead back for Michigan.
I bet Cooksey wishes he could do a tush push here. And he launches it. Man, Martell diving, catches it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And Martell made up for not getting the end zone on the last play and makes a heck of a catch diving for the football. And this is a back and forth spectacle here in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, you kind of wonder if Martell wasn't mad that he didn't get a second look at that. And I'm sure he's saying ball don't lie as Michigan gets the score. They got a 4-point lead over Colorado. But this Colorado offense has been pretty high-powered going.
Yeah, both offenses have looked high-powered. Colorado playing a very different ball game that they haven't played all season. And as you see, Sky Sanders only 2 missed passes here in the first half, 2 touchdowns, and is edging close to what his total was last week. Colorado's going to look to continue their dominance against this Michigan defense.
Yeah, same old, same old. Sanders is under center. Drops back. Hits his man on, once again, the sit route. That's Dylan Reed, 5 yards.
Yeah, these sit-down routes are going to have to be covered a little bit better here from Michigan. Maybe play a little bit of a cover 3 and bring your corners down low to cover them, cover the middle of the field maybe.
Halfback screen, doesn't get it out in time. Luckily to get it out at all, Michigan forcing 3rd and 5.
Yeah, well, he was lucky to get that ball out and it was hit the ground and makes this a manageable 3rd and 5.
Colorado went 3 for 3 on their first 3rd downs, has not made one since. Sanders launches it to the sky and incomplete, broken up. That is going to be number 5, Tyler Scally.
Tyler Scally made a heck of a play to force that football out, as that would have been a huge play for the Buffaloes and put them in scoring territory. And this is not a very good punt here from Colorado.
Yeah, maybe the fog got the ball a little bit wet, hit the wrong side of the laces. This is why I advocate for barefoot punting. 3 wide receivers for Michigan. Hands it off to Rock Rhodes. He's trying to bounce around to the outside, shakes the first guy, almost shakes the second, 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Colorado's going to have to do something to stop Rock Rhodes, which then again, I don't know, there's very many players in the CFSL that can stop this man.
3 wide receivers out for Michigan. Hand off to Rock. He's got a little bit of space, brushes off the first one, brushes off the second, brushes off the third, but hits his own man, gets 13 yards.
If he didn't run into his own man, he probably would have been gone to the end zone. And as you see the total yardage in Colorado's favor.
Yeah, Cooksey comes under center here. Tight end is going to come in motion across the line. Out to a wide receiver, actually. Cooksey drops back. Line's giving him time. Dumps it off. Space to work with. And that's Cassian Eichenberg, 24 yards. Michigan first down.
And it went on a little bit of a flat route. Cooksey had some time to throw and throws it to the wide open man, and he takes off and gets a first down and a lot of yards. Puts Michigan in scoring position.
If the big tight end would have been a little bit slower than his blockers, he probably could have taken that one all the way to the house. Michigan comes out 5 wide receivers for Cooksey. Mixed coverage here from Colorado. Quick little dump off. Cannot hold on to it. Pressure kind of got to him.
And the pressure coming off of that left side. And Cooksey forced to throw it quickly and incomplete.
Back to 5 wide receivers go Michigan. Cooksey hits his man across the 2. Tanner Wilson picks up 10, just short of the first down.
And Tanner Wilson picking up where he left off last season as being one of the lead receivers for Kent State, coming into this Michigan offense and doing well.
Hand off to Rock. He's got the time, he's got the space, he's got the touchdown, Michigan.
And it was untouched, great blocking up front from Michigan. Buffaloes, they got to step it up a little bit as the lead is now up to 11 pending the extra point.
And kick is up, kick is good. That'll extend that lead, as you said, to 11. And that is Skyballer, the AD for Colorado's favorite number. So maybe a good luck charm for him coming up.
That definitely could be a good luck charm, as Colorado is going to have to somewhat pick up the pace, as with the 3:49, 3 timeouts, they could run a lot of this clock off and keep the ball and score at the end of the half.
18-yard return for Jay Nichols, bringing it about to 25-yard line for Colorado. And, of course, it's going to be short because they can't let me get it right, can they, Colton?
Definitely not.
3 wide receivers out for Colorado. Hits his man. Good little dump pass to Reed, picking up 6 yards.
Dylan Reed has been fantastic on this game, going on a slant route against what it looked like to be man-to-man coverage and picking up a good 6 yards.
Yeah, Colorado, they've done good on offense. They've stalled out a couple times, but got to convert those third downs. Back to 3 wide receivers. Sanders this time. Not under center. Halfback screen. Hits it out to Jamison. Loss of 4 on the play. Michigan read that beautifully.
And Michigan had that play call circled on their play sheet and didn't allow Colorado to get any type of yards on that one.
Not at all. That's Braden Freeman, the 293-pound senior from Oregon, Ohio. Sanders takes the snap. Scrambling. Not much to work with. He's going to lose 4, forcing a punt here. I would have to take a gander at it.
Definitely. Didn't see anything open. Michigan had it all locked up. Sky Sanders looking, scrambling around in the pocket, trying to find someone open, just not enough time as he gets sacked.
That's Caden Norris able to get his pinky finger on him. And punt off to Michigan. They should get really good field position here. I'm sure if Colton was calling the plays, he would have gone for it on that 4th and 12.
Definitely. I love the ballsy play call from a lot of teams that go for it on the 4th and short, as it could really go either way. It's basically a 50-50 coin flip.
Cooksey starting under center on the 45, Colorado. Drops back, launches it, didn't like what he saw, just threw it out of bounds. Makes it a 2nd and 10.
And it's a smart play call there from Cooksey to just throw it away and go to 2nd down.
3 wide receivers once again for Michigan. Cooksey fakes it to Rock. Hits his man going over the center. That's Isaac Blevins, 6 yards, 3rd and 4.
Isaac Blevins only having 2 catches here in the first half, but they've been key catches here as it makes it a 3rd and 4.
Short 3rd down for Michigan coming on up, as Ryan Moreland likes to say, if you get 4 yards every play, you're going to win the ball game. They really want that 4 yards right now. Same formation Michigan's been running, 2 at the bottom of your screen. Cooksey has time, lets it fly. Tough throw, but it is complete to his man. That's going to be Cassian Eichenberg once again.
Cassian Eichenberg went straight up and just mossed everybody in his path. I don't know how he came down with that one. Moss number 9 on the Buffaloes, and that would be Brandel Woods. Just couldn't force the ball out.
I'll tell you exactly how. That's 6'4" versus 5'10", Colton. That's a big jump.
You're correct on that one.
And off to Rock. He's trying to break him, but he can't quite. 2nd and 5. Timeout Wolverines.
I was just about to say that first timeout from Michigan. They're gonna look to score here with 2 minutes left.
3 wide receivers for Cooksey. Has the snap. Pressure's getting to him. Launches it to the inside. That's going to be intercepted on the tail feather, but he stumbles backwards, and it's going to be a touchback. So Colorado will get the ball back.
Hey, getting the ball back with 1:55, 3 timeouts, you can run a lot of this clock off and at least get some type of points before you go into half.
Yeah, we'll see if they try to just run it down. Sanders takes the snap, hits his man, good pass. Bruno Bones picks up 12. That's a first down, Colorado.
And Michigan had played really good coverage there on Bruno Bones. Just a heck of a pass there from Sanders to get a first down.
Tied on first downs at 10 a pop for Colorado and Michigan. Tight end comes in motion for Sanders. Takes a snap, launches it over the sideline. It's complete. Marquise Towns, 5 yards.
And Marquise Towns getting out of bounds, stopping the clock. Colorado conserving these timeouts, and they're going to use them when they absolutely need to.
Smart decision by Skyballer, but hands it off to Martin. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 6.
Jameson Martin just not doing all that well here in the run game, and Colorado's going to have to pick it up here.
Colorado's not made a 3rd down conversion since their first 3, and they won't again. Braden Freeman deflecting it. That could have been a house call.
Yeah, he almost one-handed catch that, and that definitely would have been a house call if he was able to pull that one in.
So Michigan will get the ball back after this punt. I'd say it's probably going to be close to right on a minute, and of course I can never be right.
7 seconds off, but hey, 7 seconds is still a very short time in between that and a minute.
Yeah, I guess, you're only close in horseshoes and hand grenades. It's a good thing all my luck on closeness is in horseshoes, I reckon. Cooksey gets the snap, launches it over the middle, hits his receiver. That's Martell once again, 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
And Martell and Michigan's going to take their 2nd time out. Cooksey, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, is going to look to have a better game when we go into half.
Michigan a little bit more aggressive with their timeouts. Cooksey lets it fly. He's open. It's Martell. It's 56 yards. It's a Michigan touchdown.
And Cooksey heard me as look, I got you. Throws a bomb to Martell into the end zone and increases the lead for Michigan. 42-24 after the PAT, which is good.
Michigan extending this lead right before halftime. We're at 18-point difference right now. For Colorado, Colton, what are you doing differently on offense coming up?
Really, you might have to start being a tad bit more aggressive on these play calls, not looking at these dink and duck throws and pushing the ball to the boundaries and up the field.
Absolutely, I agree. When in doubt, throw it out. And with this talented wide receiver core that Sanders has that we've seen tonight, I don't understand why they don't. Bones, Reed, Towns, they've all been doing great, including the touchdown from Steele earlier.
Yeah, they definitely have some very talented wide receivers. They got to utilize them up the field.
Well, they're going to the halfback screen, and that's going nowhere. Another loss of 3 for Martin. That's going to be number 6.
That's going to be Axel Holgerson, middle linebacker for Michigan.
Yeah. Right in the middle of my screen. Of course, I'm going to miss it just like all my quarterbacks miss their throws. 3 wide receivers out for Colorado. Sanders led the time knocked down, 2nd and 13. He's probably wanting to go to the locker room and regroup.
That would definitely be the best call here. Get the clock as low as you can, run one more play, and then take it to the halftime.
What happened to the aggression, Colton? What happened to the aggression?
And the aggression just did not work out on this drive.
Oh, well, that's why. Picked off. Michigan gets the ball back with 2 seconds left. That's number 15, Tanya Brown. She gets her first interception of the season.
And yeah, the aggression forcing a pass there when you could just ran the clock out, but it was not the best play call for Colorado, and that gives Michigan time to put up even more points, which they're just going to take their 3 here.
Smart play call here by Michigan. Just take your 3 points, walk into the locker room with your heads held high, and kick is up, and it's good. That makes it 45-24, and that also makes it halftime. Colton, what have you seen tonight that people need to know about?
Colorado is definitely one of those teams that people are overlooking. They have proved against one of the best teams in the CFSL, number 7 ranked Michigan, that they can compete against the big dogs. Yes, they did have some weaker games against some opponents that should have been a lot closer in terms of score, but not having Sky Sanders week 1 and then Sky Sanders not having the best debut game, he has proved that he is one of the quarterbacks you need to watch out for. Michigan's just going to have to look to continue playing the way that they have as they went into the second quarter and keep this game as they, I believe, get the ball back at half.
Absolutely, and we're going to see some of the first half stats here right now. Passing yards, not that too far off. 34 difference, that's not bad. Rushing yards, only a 40. Time of possession is huge. That's a 5-minute gap in Colorado's favor. And they also have a 2 turnover favor. But it's the stall out third downs for Colorado that's really hurting them.
Yeah, definitely. Michigan's forced the 3 turnovers, which you could argue makes up for the lack of time of possession, as they've just been in great field position, have scored very efficiently and quickly to increase the lead the way it is as we go into halftime. As we go into third quarter, excuse me.
That's their turnovers. Go.
Number 12.
Oh, well. Regardless, you kind of know what I was getting at.
I get what you're getting at. I can smell what you're cooking. Michigan does get the ball back, like you said. Damon Ike only about to be able to get to the, I'm going to say 24 and then they're going to give it to him on the 25. They're going to give it on. Yeah. It's a recurring theme here on YouTube for us. 3 wide receivers for Michigan. Fakes the handoff, read option. Cooksy's keeping it. He's getting 10. That's a first down, Wolverines.
And Cooksey starting this half off using his legs that he hasn't used too much this game. But it was a great play call for Cooksey to pick a first down.
5 wide receivers for Michigan, 4 down linemen for Colorado. Quick pass on the sit route. That's Cassian Eichenberg. Once again, 7 yards, make it 2nd and 3.
And Cassian Eichenberg has just done very well this game for Michigan. Have some very huge catches and some huge gains in the last half.
3 wide receivers out from Michigan. Fakes the handoff to Rhodes once again. Cooksey launches it wide open. Throws it a little too far, but Blevins able to dive for it. 29 yards. First down, Wolverines.
And Greg Cooksey, if you just put that right in the money, that would have been 6 for Michigan and put this game in a very, very hard position for Colorado to bring back into contention. But Blevins, that was a great catch.
Absolutely. 4 wide receivers for Michigan, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom of your screen. Hand off to Rock Rhodes, though, but Colorado saw it coming. Loss of 3. KJ Johnson.
KJ Johnson somehow stops Rock Rhodes in his tracks. And we have a Twitch update for you. Cohane with another rushing touchdown goes up 24-13. Penn State leads Washington with 7 minutes left in the third quarter.
Great game going on there. Rhodes picking up a decent chunk of change on the handoff there. Only 2 third downs so far tonight for Michigan. This will be the 3rd. They're going to come out 5 wide receivers. Cooksey takes a snap. Sees his man, throws short, going to go short, but it is incomplete regardless. Elias Katz able to break that one up and force a field goal.
Yeah, the star middle linebacker here for this Colorado defense forces the ball out and forces Michigan to take their 3. And Michigan up 48-24 here in the third quarter.
Oh, that one caught a little bit of wind and started curving back, almost bended it like Beckham. Colorado going to hit the return here, starting from the 5-yard line, so I can do math later.
Yeah, you got to play a little game of, can you guess the yard that they're
28-yard line. And if it's wrong, that's right.
I think you're correct on that one.
We got one finally, folks. We got one finally. Sanders under center with 3 wide receivers. Hitting his man out, but almost picked off. Once again, Tanya Brown making plays when they matter.
Tanya Brown just coming in and wrecking havoc against Colorado when they passed the football. Almost had another interception there.
Tight end coming in motion across the line. 3 wide receivers for Sanders and company. Sanders drops back, launches it out, hits his man, steps out of bounds. Jordan Tank picking up 4, 3rd and 6.
And Jordan Tank could have had a little bit better cut up there to tiptoe on the sideline, maybe pick up a few extra yards, but still a great catch, 3rd and 6.
5 wide receivers out for Colorado. Tail of the game, 3rd downs. Can they get it? They got it. Hits their man downfield. Brock Rose for 40 yards. First reception, Colorado 1st down.
And I believe that is Brock Rose's first catch on the season here for Colorado.
Is it? No,
I believe
it's not. It's his 12th.
Well, the sheet is apparently wrong.
My sheet's right, so.
Huh. Interesting.
Technical difficulties. 3 wide receivers out for Colorado. And they're going to say he is just short. I believe that's Barrett Steele, and it is 2nd and a tail feather.
And 2nd and a tail feather, or in my case, with 2nd and a pinky length, as Barrett Steele gets it almost to a 1st down.
Yeah, you are young. I bet you don't remember the Bad Boys soundtrack. So that makes sense why you wouldn't use that one. Sanders is under center, hands it off. Yes, I know it's Bad Boys 2, but you know what? It's the franchise at that point. It was such a hit.
Yeah, it is a little bit before my time, but Bad Boys, I have watched some of the movies. Frosty telling some jokes up here in our ears, so apologize about that.
Yeah, sorry. Frosty just broke me for a second there. Somebody needs to plug him back in.
We got to do a little bit of a reboot, but hey.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for Colorado here. Sanders takes the snap, launches it, hits his man perfectly. Bruno Bones gained 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
And Bruno Bones having a very good game here as we continue into the middle of the 3rd quarter. And Axel Holgerson, 6 tackles, 2 TFLs, is having himself quite a game and limiting these plays against Colorado.
Absolutely. If you're here, I think you just hand it off, right, Colton?
I would believe it.
Well, we'll see what they do. Sanders hands it off absolutely to Jamison Martin. Picks up 3 yards, and that's a 1st down, Buffaloes.
Jamison Martin, 11 rushes, 4 yards. And that average, you're going to have to pick that up just a tad if you want any success in getting the passing game working more.
Goal line sets again. Fullback handoff to the tight end. Barrett Steele going nowhere. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And Michigan had read that like a book. Coming in that goal line defense against the goal line offense, just not the greatest play call to go for a fullback dive.
Once again, hand off. It's going to be Sam Robertson going nowhere again. 3rd and goal.
And Sam Robertson haven't called his name since I believe like the 1st quarter, as he has 6 rushes, 19 yards, having a little bit better day than the starter Jamison Martin, but nonetheless 3rd and goal, Colorado.
This whole time I've been calling when it is Sam Robertson, but I thought he was number 22, so we're going to ignore that. Hand off once again to Sam Robertson. 3-yard touchdown, Colorado.
And Colorado going to make this an interesting game as it's 30-48, 3:42 left in the game, and going for two. I actually like this call.
I bet you do, Mr. Aggression over there. 4 wide receivers for Colorado. Sanders takes the snap, hits his man, end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Marquise Towns catching it.
And Marquise Towns getting a very crucial 2-point conversion here for the Buffaloes, as is going to be a really good game. Math is not my strong suit either, so I'm not even going to attempt to guess what the difference is.
So we're at the 4-yard line here for Damon Ike, and there we go. Can he get past the last guy? Not quite. 66 yards, and the difference is 16 goals.
Okay, so a 16-point game. Thank you also, Matthew Norris. I appreciate that. That was a heck of a turn there from Damon Ike.
CFSL, you don't come here for a math lesson, you come for the action. Cooksey takes the snap, fakes the handoff, hits the jumping man across the middle. That's going to be Isaac Blevins, 16 yards, first down, Wolverines.
Isaac Blevins, that was another heck of a catch, as he had a diving catch earlier in the second quarter, and another jumping catch there to pick up the first down for the Wolverines.
Matthew Norris saying 16 is 2 scores. I was a kicker, so I do not believe in 2-point conversions, so it is 3 to me. 5 wide receivers out for Michigan. Cooksey takes the snap, lets it fly, hits his man, who else but Martell. 14-yard touchdown, Michigan.
After Cooksey having a little bit of a slow start to this game, he has picked it up here as Martell on the curl route burst his way into the end zone. 54-32, Michigan up.
Absolutely, and I will say that I will take that back. If I'm throwing the ball out of a fake field goal, I will take it as a 2-point and accept it. But this one is not, and the kick is up, and it's good, extending that lead out to 23 points. Colorado about to get the ball back. Gotta get something going. You can't let Michigan keep pulling away very slowly. Cool.
Definitely. Colorado has started this game out hot and ready like Little Caesar's Pizza, and just all that kind of cooled down, and Michigan has stayed on fire as they are up very big in this game.
Colorado starting on their own 24, bringing out 3 wide receivers once again. Sanders under center. Quick throwaway as he was getting pushed back, makes it a 2nd and 10.
Pressure was all in Sky Sanders' face. Just very good defense there from the Wolverines.
Absolutely. They're bringing the pressure really early. Sanders hits his man. Perfect pass. Marquise Towns picking up 17. Another first down, Colorado.
And Marquise Towns, 3 receptions, 26 yards. And Sky Sanders is 6 yards over his total from last game, which is way better than he played. And Colorado's going to look to continue their drive here.
Absolutely. Progress is progress. 5 wide receivers out for Colorado. Sanders was under center. Hits his man coming across. That's going to be Jordan Tank. 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
And Jordan Tank having himself quite a game as well. And a lot of these Buffalo receivers and tight ends are playing pretty impressively in the passing game.
They're doing what they can for their quarterback. Back out to 5 wide receiver. Tried to make a screen work, but overthrew him about 15 feet over his head. That's 3rd and 2. Colorado's 50% on 3rd downs tonight. 3 wide receivers out there for Sanders in the shotgun. Hands it off, though, to Jamison Martin. Sheds 1, gets some yards, 9-yard rush. First down, Colorado.
And Jamison Martin, I believe that's one of his longest runs on the night, as Damon Ike comes in for the tackle. Not enough to stop the Buffaloes for getting a first down.
Sanders under center. Throwing it to the edge, almost batted away, intercepted something. Barrett Steele going to lose 2 on that one.
And still, I will applaud Barrett Steele for somehow managing to hold on to that football in coverage. And that was a heck of a catch.
Absolutely. I see the AD, Aaron Ike, for Michigan, calling for his D-line to get some pressure and get back there. Are you using Apple or Google Maps to guide them?
Maybe a little bit of both. Apple sometimes seems to not know where the heck she's taking me sometimes, but we'll take it as a very good catch there from the Buffaloes.
Yeah, Jordan Tank getting a good catch over there to get another first down for Colorado. They really do good on these first and second down plays, getting first downs. Dumps it down low once again to Barrett Seal, 6-yard reception.
Yeah, as Matthews Norris said, yes, he is throwing it very quickly within a second and a half to 2.5 seconds, and that is quite quick. You're going to be very efficient.
Bunch twins on each side of the line for Sanders. Hits his man Jordan Tank, 12 yards, another first down, Colorado.
And John Coleman III comes up with the tackle as Jordan Tank gets the first down here for the Buffaloes to put them in scoring position.
325 yards passing tonight for Sanders. That beats his 280 from last week, as Colton has mentioned earlier. Pitch to Jamison Martin, coming onto the edge, but can't get back to the line of scrimmage, loses 1 yard.
Tyler Scally getting the TFL there, as Jamison Martin has struggled tremendously here when rushing the football, and Colorado, the offensive line, is going to have to do a little bit better to help him out.
5 wide receivers, 3 down linemen for Michigan. Sanders, quick pass out to a screen play, but Marquise Towns gets it, loses 4, makes it a 3rd and 15.
Yeah, it's a very long 3rd and 15, and they were playing a little, looked like cover 2 there on that against that screen play, and Colorado has a very long field ahead of them to pick up this 3rd down.
David Ike was playing with his food. He could have intercepted it, but he didn't really want to. He wanted to lay the boomstick on him. Sanders drops back, launches it to drag swag. Dylan Reed, 15 yards, first down, Colorado.
That was some throw on that comeback route to Dylan Reed. Oh, it looked like either a comeback route or a deep out. Could have even scored there for the Buffaloes, as they are within inches of getting in the end zone.
I think it was a comeback. It was just too close to the sideline to really develop out. Hands it off. Sam Robertson. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight, I believe, for the walk-on, and gives Colorado a little cut into that lead.
Hey, you are definitely correct. That is his 2nd touchdown for Sam Robertson, the walk-on halfback here in Colorado, and they're going to go for 2 again.
Absolutely. Hits his man in the hands, but he can't hold on to it, so the 2-point conversion is going to fail. 17-point lead for Michigan. It's 55-38 over Colorado here in Ann Arbor. Michigan's going to take it out from about the 3.5. Getting 25, so they're going to be at about the, I'm going to say the 29.
Let's see.
Yeah, you're right. My math was bad.
I was wrong. Never mind.
Oh, I was right. Okay, well, there we go.
Like 2 for like 6 tonight.
Hey, even the bright tree loses a feather every now and then. So Eisenberg sits down, gets 5 yards, makes a 2nd 5.
Hey, Cooksey is playing very efficiently here after a slow start, and he had 5 touchdowns. Is quite impressive.
Absolutely. Sat down is Martell, and he's off to the races. One person could stop him. Can't do it. Martell, 67 yards. Touchdown, Michigan.
Martell was absolutely having nothing with the Colorado defense, as he absolutely bulldozed the corner trying to tackle him, and uses his speed and size to outrun the Buffalo secondary to get in the end zone.
As Cade in chat says, that wasn't nice. He is not a nice man, obviously. He shed that defender off and just took it home. 61-38 Michigan. Kick is up and it's good. It'll be 62-38. That makes it a 24-point lead for all you math wizards in chat with us tonight. Colton, if you're Colorado, what differently do you do on this offensive drive?
Really, these dink and dunk plays, with the difference being what it is, you're going to have to force the ball to pass the first down marker on these first and second down throws, or at least attempt to, and play a little bit better on 3rd down, as that has been your struggle here tonight.
Look at the game summary. The big thing out there. 39 plays for Michigan, 62 plays for Colorado. Interested to see that time of possession at the end of the game, maybe, as Bruno Bones picks up 8, making it 2nd and 2.
Yeah, Bruno Bones, 7 receptions, 70 yards, about 10 yards a catch, and getting close to the first down. And that's some play calling we want to see here from the Buffaloes.
Michigan calling for the cover. I see they have a bunch of degenerate gamblers over there. 3 wide receivers coming out for Colorado. 2nd and 2. Sanders takes the snap. Pressure's coming. He is sacked for 6. 3rd and 8. Massive by Josh Hess.
And Josh Hess coming right off the edge from the corner spot, coming from the blind side of Sanders, and absolutely nails him in the backfield to pick up a sack for Michigan.
Cade, you act like I didn't know you were a degenerate already. You already knew I knew that. Long 3rd down here for Colorado. Sanders in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Pressure's coming, gets it off, hits his man Dylan Reed, picking up 4, gonna force a 4th and 4.
It's not the play calling you need there on 3rd and 8, as only picking up 4 is not gonna win you games, except if you're Ryan Moreland, which apparently if you gain 4 every play, you win football games.
Well, it's 62-38, Michigan over Colorado, heading into the 4th. Let's get those 4s up in chat, everybody. You don't want to miss the end of this high-powered offensive game. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Colorado coming out, 5 wide receivers right off the jump. Gonna launch it downfield, and Sanders connects with his wide receiver. Bruno Bones getting the conversion for them.
Yeah, that was a heck of a catch there from Bruno Bones, and even better catch, even better throw there from Sky Sanders, as I don't even know how words as I'm stuttering.
So far, we're at 100 points scored tonight. Frosty helping me out with that math. The first game had 115. I think we're going to be able to top this. What do you guys think in chat as Marquise Towns picks up a 1st down for Colorado?
I'd love to see y'all's guesses here in chat. Keep it a little interesting and fun as we get later into this game.
Absolutely. We love fun here on CFSL, the Ocho. Pass over, incomplete. That was broken up. I believe that was that Scally?
Like either Scally or Danny Ringer.
Yeah, I think it was Ringer. Hand off to Martin. Gets 4 yards, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, 4-yard rush, trying to get some type of success here on the ground, as Colorado is going to look to decrease this lead that Michigan has put up on them.
Sanders taking the snap on a 3rd and 6. Shaking and baking, fires to the end zone, nothing happening. Holgerson on coverage, makes it 4th and 6.
And they will go for it, as they have converted 1 4th down already.
4 wide receivers out there while Sanders is in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Halfback's open on the sit route. He does dump it off to him. Breaks it or slides by him. 13 yards. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
And that was a heck of a play as he on the sit-down route. Everybody was back deep in the end zone, covering anybody that was back there. And Martin just comes by freely and picks up a touchdown for the Buffaloes.
We got our first guess, a total of 124. Right now we're sitting at 106 points total. 2-point conversion here. Sanders fires it, and Jordan Tank gets leveled at the goal line. They're going to say it's good. Yeah, they're saying it's good.
They're saying it's good, but he was a yard short. I don't understand that logic.
It's the fog. I can't see out of these old-timey opera glasses, Colton. So we're at 108 now as Damon Ike does what he does best. 33-yard return. Going to end up on like the 40, 38. I don't know. Something around there.
Yeah, I'll actually agree with you on that one. It looks to be about the 38, 39-yard line. And
wow, I totally winged that, so good for me. 3 wide receivers out for Michigan. We got another guess, Cade Paget saying 120. You're 12 points off as Martell picks up 14. Another Michigan first down.
And Martell, 8 receptions, I believe it was 180 yards receiving, and he's making a case also for Offensive Player of the Week.
Cooksey lets it fly, hits his man, not able to break the tackle, but it doesn't matter. Blevins picks up 29, puts Michigan into the PX1 Sports red zone.
And Cooksey, 417, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and that little corner route from Blevins absolutely torches the Buffalo defense to pick up a first down, Michigan.
Absolutely. They're on about the 18.5-yard line of Colorado, coming out 3 wide receivers. Michigan calling for a score here. They're going to hand it off to Rhodes. He's a little short, but he's going to break the tackles, fight, and he gets inside the pylon. Touchdown, Michigan.
Rock Rhodes using his speed, out racing the Buffaloes into the end zone. And some of these guesses, you're getting a little close.
I'd be sweating. We got 7.5 minutes left to play. It's 69-46, Michigan over Colorado. That's 115, so we have tied the total score from last game. So if you said we were going to beat it, you are right. You get yourself a little cookie. I prefer snickerdoodles myself. But Jaden Nichols getting a 31-yard return.
Yeah, it was a great return there. And Frosty trying to put his guesses in as well.
Yeah.
Correction, it's tied, not beaten.
Yeah, I go off aggregate score, okay? So snap for Sanders. Hits Martin, picking up 10, first down.
That was a great catch there from Jamison Martin, doing a lot better in the receiving game than rushing.
Frost is saying the aggregate score does not count because there's not a second leg. I couldn't see it if there was one because of all the fog anyways. Sanders takes the snap from under center, launches it off to the side, almost picked off by Scally, forcing a 2nd and 10.
And that would have put them over 70 with a house call to the end zone for Michigan.
3 wide receivers out for Colorado. 5-step drop for Sanders, steps up, throws it, overthrows his receiver. 3rd and 10 for Colorado.
Yeah, 3rd and 10 for Colorado at about the 43-yard line. They're going to have to pick it up here.
Cade saying he needs a touchdown. Halfback screen here real quick. Not going much of anywhere. Martin picks up 1. It's 4th down. Probably going to be a punt here.
Prove me wrong. I was going to say punt it even though I love the aggression, but Colorado trying to teach us something here.
Golden's apparently play calling now. Back to the halfback screen. Hits Sam Robertson. Not much, 2 yards gain. So that's going to be a turnover. Michigan starting in Colorado territory.
And if I was on play calling, I would not be calling a screenplay on 4th and long.
Twins bunched for Michigan. And I agree with you on that one, Colton. Cooksey hits his man on the sit route, but it's going to be intercepted off the drop. That is Leas Katz picking it up, and it looked like he did pick it up before it hit the ground, or at least had his hand underneath it, so no review.
And there's going to be no review, and that was a heck of an interception, his 2nd interception of his career.
Absolutely, fakes the handoff. Sanders hits his man in stride. Brock Rose picking up 28. First down, Colorado.
Now, if Colorado scores here, we could still see a very interesting game where Colorado could bring this game within a single score or even take the lead.
6 minutes, 23 points. It's possible, yeah.
Now we've seen bigger comebacks here in the CFSL.
3 wide receivers bunched at the bottom. Sanders, he's going to pass it, hit his man, but in coverage. Tanya Brown almost getting another interception.
Yeah, that was thrown in triple coverage, not what Sky Sanders was probably looking for, but the fog is probably making it very difficult.
Absolutely. I mean, we have seen extremely weird things, as you were saying earlier in the CFSL, Colton. I mean, Aaron Ike, the AD for Michigan, has won an Offensive Player of the Week a couple times, I think. So that's odd. But Jordan Tank picking up 8 yards there, making it 3rd and 2 for Colorado.
King in chat saying don't play like that, Booth. We're just looking for things that could happen. Not trying to jinx anything, but it is still a very good possibility if Colorado can score.
You must not be in league chat much because I love chaos. Quick little wide receiver screen on the 5 wide receiver set, but Brock Rhodes loses 2, 4th and 4. I would think they'd go for it if they went for it earlier.
Yeah, I would expect them to go for it. I mean, if you get it, hey, you still have a chance at the game. But even with being down as much as they are, I don't see why you wouldn't.
No, 23. Well, if you took the 3, it'd still be 3 touchdowns. It doesn't matter. Sanders gets sacked for 8 yards, so Michigan will take back over. Forcing that turnover, Elias Katz got the interception, and Colorado stalls out and deep in Michigan territory. Cooksey and company will come back out, trying to have the memory of an elephant to shake that one off.
Definitely not the greatest interception or really greatest pass that Cooksey has thrown. Is he going to take the read option here?
He's going to lose 2, making it a 2nd and 12.
And Demetrius James the third going to come in up for the tackle for loss.
502 yards for Michigan, 476 yards for Colorado. Got to remember there is a lot of defensive special teams Michigan has scored off of. Brock Rhodes gets 2 yards rushing. And to remind everybody, the spread is Michigan 29.5.
Yeah, still a chance that some people could get a very good payday, as the spread on that one is quite difficult to achieve.
5 wide receiver set, 4 at the top of your screen. Cooksey has to scramble a little bit, tries to make a throw on the run, but John Coleman III is in coverage and does a good job of forcing it down.
Yeah, that was great coverage there from Colorado. Forces a punt to get Buffaloes back the football, and Buffaloes are going to really need to try and do something here and pick up some crucial yards that they need.
If you take Michigan to cover, you still need a Michigan touchdown. Even you need Colorado to stay where they're at, Michigan to get a touchdown to hit the cover. There was $566,000 in the sportsbook wagered on that, and I'm sure all of you are sweating right now, even though it is absolutely cold in most of the country. 11,000. Yeah, 11,000 on Colorado to cover. They're probably happy as can be right now.
And most definitely, as Colorado's gonna look to pick another first down here.
He completes it to his receiver, Marquise Towns, picking up 14. First down, Buffaloes.
And a great pass there, picking up a first down, moving it into Michigan territory, as the Colorado is going to look to put some more points up on the board here.
Tight end coming in motion over for Sanders. Hits the drag right in front of him, but drops it. Heard the big man back there. Jay Smalls getting credit with that coverage.
Yeah, it looked like he was playing badminton out there, batting it away as he heard the footsteps coming.
Absolutely. Big drop step for Sanders. Fires it out, and that is number 6, Axel Holgerson dropping it. The Copenhagen, Denmark native.
Yeah, that would have been a crucial interception to put this game away.
Sanders drops back. Pocket's kind of collapsing around him. Able to hit his wide receiver. Shake and bake. Gets 16. That's Brock Rose. First down, Colorado.
And a little bit of shake and bake indeed on the flats on the left side of the field. Scurries past the rushing safety, it looked like, and picking up a crucial first down here for the Buffaloes.
Absolutely. Michigan dropping more picks than Nickelback at a concert where the front 2 rows are all women. 3 bunch wide receivers at the bottom for Colorado. Sanders drops back. Launches it to the end zone. A lot of coverage, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
I looked like that was caught for a second. And a Twitch update for you. Penn State wins it 44-26 over Washington. And as that became a little bit of a barn burner in the later half.
Throws it away there. Michigan had good coverage downfield, good pressure down low. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for Sanders. And yes, Cade, I did make Nickelback humor there. You're welcome.
And Nickelback is one of my favorites.
I'm not surprised by that. Sanders fires it out. Pass deflected as the receiver tried to catch it. That was Marcus Paget breaking that one up. And they're going to go for it on 4th down with 3 wide receivers for Sanders. Tight end in motion. Sanders snaps it. Big drop back. It's going to be a screen, but the line was already there. And that's big man Caden Norris able to hold him back and get the turnover.
Yeah, the play calls on the last 2 4th down attempts have been not what you want when you're trying to get back in this game, but it might be too late.
Cooksey takes the snap. And there, once again, there is more drops here than I have seen in a while. 2nd and 10 for Michigan. 3 wide receivers for Cooksey. Cooksey takes the snap, quick little pass out to his wide receiver. That's Martell. He's pushed out of bounds shortly after, makes it 3rd and 5.
And Martell, 9 receptions, 185 yards. Was that 5 touchdowns that I see that he had? That might have been Cooksey. It might have been this graphic a little wrong, but we shall see if he gets another catch.
Well, Cooksey fires it out, hits Isaac Blevins for 23 yards. Blevins, 6 receptions, 115 yards. A little bit of a quiet game, but every catch he's made has been for 20.
Yeah, those catches have been crucial for Michigan's success here as they have 69 points over Colorado. But Colorado should not have any bad feelings as they put up a fight against number 7th ranked Michigan here.
Nice. 4 wide receivers out there for Michigan. Just had to throw that one out there.
Rack trying to do the moonwalk. Picks up 2 off of that one. 2nd and 8.
It was trying to do a little bit of a Michael Jackson impression as he only picks up 2 there.
I'm surprised we didn't hear a hee-hee coming down from the field. Cooksey under center.
Hands it off to Rock once again. He's roading down the field. Only picks up 7, though. 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 indeed, as a lot of people in chat are just wanting one more score for the cover to hit, as it is 3rd and 1 and with nobody in the backfield.
Yep, 5 wide receivers out there for Michigan, 4 down linemen for Colorado. They're taking their time off the clock. Cooksey trying to get somebody to bite on it, but it ain't happening. He's fishing without any bait. And snapping it off right now. Cooksey has time. A little bit of pressure got to him. Hits who else but Isaac Blevins for his first single-digit reception. That's going to be a 1st down, Michigan.
Yeah, I believe it is one of his only, if not the only single-digit yardage reception that he has gotten today.
Tight end coming in motion back into the backfield. Hands it off to Rock. He gets the 1st down, spinning around, getting some more. That's 14 yards. 1st down, Wolverines. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a kneel.
I would not be surprised at all. And it's not looking like it.
No, the timeouts Colorado has is probably forcing that. Read option to Cooksey goes nowhere. But that is going to bring the end of it. Colton, 69-46, Michigan beats Colorado. What did you see happen? I knew it was coming. What did you see happening tonight?
Colorado absolutely performed way over expectations and proved that they can score against some of the best teams in this league. Michigan's defense looked very shaky, allowing Colorado to put up that many points. You do need to look at some film and see what went wrong, as Blake Martell, Xander Martell puts up 9 receptions, almost 200 yards. But Colorado, look, you played well. You might be 0-3, but you have a lot to look forward to during this season, and big things coming.
Absolutely. I want to say thank you to our executive producer, Mike Peters, our associate producer, Austin Crow, and my broadcast partner, Colton Powell, for tonight's action. On behalf of our whole broadcast crew, I'm Logan Mitchell. You've been watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. We'll see you tomorrow night on Twitch at 6:30 for Illinois at USC, and on YouTube, Cincinnati at Oklahoma State. Have a great night, everybody.